Hello everyone, this is Mike at Play Favorites, your friendly neighborhood toy store, conveniently located in Royal Plaza betwixt Martins and Rural King, right here in beautiful Front Royal, Virginia. And today, I am here to teach you how to play Magic Mountain, Roll, Race, and Rescue. Magic Mountain is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages 5 and up, which will take approximately 15 minutes each time you play. Now, even though the box says 5 and up, they really mean and up. The other night, we had an adult game night at Play Favorites, and this is one of the games that we played, and everyone had a great time. And I think everyone was more like 35 and up in that group. Anywho, here's what you get in the box, and here's how you play. You get a set of instructions. You also get this really cool game board, which can be assembled into a ramp. You get 6 of these really cute miniature good witches. And then you also get 4 of these really ugly bad witches. To set up the game, you take the 6 good witches and you put them on the good witch spaces at the top of the board. You take the bad witches and you put them on the bad witch spaces that are indicated on the board. Now you may notice that there are lots of different colored spaces on the board. There's white, there's blue, there's purple, there's red, and there's yellow. So there's 5 different colors. Now, we have this bag over here, and it's important to note that there are 5 marbles in that bag. Each of the colors of the marbles will correspond to one of the colors on the game board. Now, what is the goal of the game? I'll tell you what the goal of the game is. The goal of the game is to get at least 4 students, these good witches, to the spaces on the bottom of the board before 3 witches make it to the bottom of the board themselves. But the better you do, the higher rank you get. So if you get 4 students to the bottom of the board and with only 2 witches or less at the bottom, then you are a beginner. If you can get 5 students and to the bottom before 2 witches get to the bottom, then you are a student. If you can get 6 students to the bottom before 3 witches make it to the bottom, then you're a graduate. 6 students and 1 witch is a master. And 6 students with 0 witches, which I dare say is almost impossible, would make you a grandmaster. All right, so you're basically trying to get these folks to the bottom while keeping these folks from getting to the bottom first. Here's how you do it. On your turn, reach into the bag. Draw a marble, like that. I just got the blue marble. Drop it in at one of the entrance spaces at the top of the board. So I'm gonna go right over here. But the blue marble just hit this student over here. That means that she must move to the next blue space on the board. We put her over there. The blue marble rolls all the way down. It doesn't hit any other figurines, and therefore it is the next player's turn. We just drew out the red marble. Let's put the red marble over here. Boop. It hits this student. So this student over here will move to the next red space of the board on the board over yonder. You can go if that happens, kind of like tilting a pinball machine. Okay, the red marble just hit a witch. That means that the witch must now move to the next red space on the board. Whenever a marble hits a figurine, that figurine must move to the next space that matches the color of the marble on the board. And as you can see, a marble can hit multiple figurines on one descent. So let's move the witch over there. The marble drops to the bottom. Great, it's the next player's turn. Now, if you ever have, let's say you have a witch who's all the way there on the last red space on the board. If she gets hit by a red marble, then she gets to move to the safety zone over yonder, and that's 1 point for you. Likewise, if a bad witch gets hit by a marble and that witch is, let's say, if a bad witch gets hit by a purple marble and that witch is on the last purple space on the board, then that witch will move into the evil witch zone, and that's 1 point against you. And remember, you do not want to get any more than 2 witches into this zone. If 3 witches fill up the evil witch zone, you all lose as a team. So there's a lot of strategy here in deciding where to drop your marbles to minimize your risks while maximizing your possible rewards, trying to move the witches out of the way, so that trying to move the bad witches out of the way so that your good witches will have a nice clear path down the other side of the board. It's pretty clever, but there's always a very nice element of luck in the game, which just keeps it very, very lighthearted. It's never too serious or anything like that. It's just a 15-minute game. Kids love it. You get to roll marbles. It's a lot of fun. It's very exciting. And it was like, oh, I can't believe it went that way, or yes, it went that way, and we got to hit 3 good witches in one turn. That is a great feeling. So anyway, that is Magic Mountain. And this is Mike at Play Favorites. We are a friendly neighborhood toy store in Front Royal, Virginia. In addition to board games, we have a great arcade and party room in the back of our store. We sell brain teasers, arts and crafts, science toys, train sets, novelties, models, fidgets, cars, trucks, Playmobil, a whole bunch of really cool stuff. You should visit us sometime. Thank you very much for watching, and have a groovy day. Toodles.